The following is a special presentation of Retro Sports Network and HockeyTournaments.com. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Ron Juckett, and this is Retro Sports Network. And if you're joining us on a YouTube search, this is something a little different than we normally do on the channel. Instead of it being a replay of a season gone by, we are going to pre-play Monday night's the 2019 National Championship game between the Alabama Crimson Tide and Clemson Tigers from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, just outside of San Francisco, is where this year's championship game will be played. For Clemson, it's a bonus because, well, for both Clemson and Alabama, it's a bonus because they're playing on the grass here near San Francisco, where, of course, the San Francisco 49ers call home. Now, if you are new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. But we're normally playing a little older seasons. In fact, we're going to do our 1978 conference championships this week. And so the speed of this game is a little bit different than the speed of the other games. I will do my best to try to pronounce names right and play in the style that you are used to for Alabama and Crimson. Or Alabama and Clemson. If this goes to overtime, I hope it defaults to the ball being on the 25-yard line and all that. Alabama, if you are a believer in point spreads, Bovada currently has them as a 5.5-point favorite in this game, and I'm not surprised. A scrimmage I had played on Friday had the Crimson Tide up 21-0 early before Clemson chipped away and made it a game. But, so, you just never know. So, as I said, I hope that we try to do this as best as we can. College is not something we feature a lot of on this channel, or college football anyway, but relax and enjoy. A plausible preview of what you could see tomorrow night. The weather is what the forecast is for the San Francisco area tomorrow. 54 degrees and a chance of light rain. So we're going to say it's a light rain. The wind is from 10 to 20 miles an hour. Clemson won the toss and they took the football, and they have the wind in the first quarter. Clemson is going to be in white from left to right. Alabama in their cherry red and bright white will be going from right to left. And as you see the field, I'll call up the chat. And say hi to the OG and Max and whoever else is watching. The national championship, Alabama and Clemson going at it again. And as I said, Bovada has the Crimson Tide a 5.5-point favorite. Bet accordingly. Hendrick stands on as 8. He will return for Clemson in white. Powell and Rogers are the short men. They're on the 15. Alabama kicks, and this one's underway. Taken at the 11-yard line by Kendrick. The 20, 25, 30, 35, and knocked down by McMillan at the 36. And it's really windy, but it's San Francisco. So what did you expect? And so spot the ball at the 36. Now everyone's going to run out of the pistol. Trevor Lawrence, what a quarterback he is. Had a big game, of course, against Notre Dame. 65% pass completion rate, both in the ACC, because that's where these stats come from, up to the championship game, and does not make a lot of mistakes. Travis Etienne is the running back. Ran for over almost 1,500 yards and almost 9 yards a touch. The wide receivers, Hunter Renfrow, he's the primary one. He's a dandy. 43 catches on the air. T. Higgins, 52 receptions, 802 yards. He's rated a 6. Renfrow a 5. Amari Rogers is going to be to the near side of the field for Clemson. 47 catches, 519 yards. Garrett Williams is the tight end, kind of. I guess they don't really play with the tight end. He's there pretty much to block. This Clemson line is pretty good. On the left side, the left tackle is Mitch Hyatt, 10 and a 10. John Simpson, the left guard. Justin Falcinelli is your center. Sean Pollard is your right guard. And Tremaine Antrim is your right tackle. Etienne out in the flat is the first call. Lawrence throws. Etienne has it at the 32, 35, 40. He gets to the 43 before Jennings makes a tackle for Alabama. 2nd and 3 for Clemson. And hello to everyone in the chat. Let's meet the Alabama defense. They play a 3-3-5. Raquan Davis is your left defensive end. Quinnen Williams is a massive defensive tackle. And on the right side, Isaiah Buggs. The linebackers, Anthony Jennings is your left outside linebacker. Dylan Moses is your middle linebacker. He's rated a 9 out of 10. Christian Miller is your right outside linebacker. 8 sacks on the year for him. They play 3 corners. Kareem McDonald is the defensive back. He would be your nickel back. Tavion Smith is your left corner. Josh Jobe is your right corner. Shyheim Carter is your free safety. And Deontay Thompson is your strong safety. 2nd down and 3. ATN off tackle left from the Clemson 43. Gets the first down across the 50 into Bama territory. Spot it at the 45. Christian Miller with a tackle. Mitch Hyatt, the left tackle, ripped open the big hole for Clemson. So 2 plays for Clemson and 19 yards already. What am I doing different here? I'm not getting percentages. Short hitch to Amari Rogers is the call. Lawrence throws. Rogers has it inside the 40. Flag is down. Smith with a tackle after a gain of 8.
Holding. Offense.
But it's coming back. Simpson. The left guard with a hold. It'll be 1st and 20 for Clemson from their own 45. And hellos in the chat to Dave Gardner out, who I interviewed today. Go back and watch that. What a wonderful interview Dave was. Al, Red Sox fan. Bubba Husky. Max Cornelius. The OG. Hello to everybody. 1st and 20. Again, short flat to ATN. From Lawrence. He throws to the far side. Renfro has it instead. And McKinney makes a tackle after a gain of 4. 2nd down and 16 for the Tigers from their own 49. Etienne on a dive play from the 40. Nope, they're going to throw it instead, or it's a bad snap. The ball is loose. Williams forces the fumble, and Lawrence gets it back. He called the signals. The snap was high. They're playing from a pistol, and Clemson maintains possession. So 3rd down and 20 for the Tigers from their own 45. They go 4 wide. Ross is the 4th wide receiver. They're going to go without a blocking back. ATN splits out as a wide receiver. So Ross on a medium slant is the call. Lawrence looks around. He has time. He throws. Flag is down. And
pass interference.
Ooh.
Defense. Automatic. 1st down.
Well, Smith, the corner, made contact with Ross. And the ball jarred loose. But the officiating crew from the Big Ten says that he got there early. And instead it's a 1st down. On the pass interference call with 11:51 to go. And oh boy, is Nick Saban hot on the sideline. And I did something different here. What did I screwed up something. So I'm not getting percentages. Field display, nope. Screen display. I screwed up something here. I'm not getting percent. I've gotten something different. But I can't figure it out right now. 1st and 10 on the Alabama 44. Williams comes in at tight end, and ATN is the lone setback. Medium slant to Rogers on 1st and 10. Lawrence has time, back to throw it. He flips it over the middle to Rogers. 1st down and a little bit more across the 35. No, they're short. And Clemson will challenge the spot of the ball. They have a 94% chance of making it. But they won't. They want to save that. You don't need to do it on 2nd down from the 34-yard line. So, 2nd and very short. 6 plays, 30 yards for the Tigers. ATN will sweep it to the right. To the near side from the 34. 1st down across the 30. Bugs will make the tackle, but not before ATN gets 8 yards. And so Clemson, 7 plays, 38 yards. 1st and 10. Tremaine Antrim with a big hole from the right tackle. And so T. Higgins. Short slant on 1st down. Lawrence looks around to throw, and Higgins has it at the 20, but knocked down immediately by Smith after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 for Clemson. Remember, they beat a listless Notre Dame in their bowl game to get here in the national championship game. And Alabama, of course, beat Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl to get here. So, yeah, Clemson beat Notre Dame in the Cotton Bowl, and Alabama got here over Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl for a trip here to Santa Clara for the national championship. Trap left to ATN from the 20. Gets across for a 1st down. Davis with a tackle at the 15, a gain of 5. So 9 plays, 49 yards, and over 5 minutes off the clock. No score between these two Titans. Rogers on a medium hitch is the call. Lawrence back to throw. He does. Rogers has it at the 5, and he scores. Touchdown, Clemson. Delayed blitz to Rogers. Amari Rogers has the points. 6-0 Clemson. Let's watch it again. Lawrence just had him open at the 5, and that's an easy 6. So Clemson, 10 plays, 64 yards, 5:48 off the clock. And they will try the extra point. It is up. And Heugel makes it. It's 7-0 Clemson. 9:03 to go in the 1st quarter. This is the National Championship pre-play from Santa Clara, presented by HockeyTournaments.com and Diet Dr. Pepper. And so Jacobs back to return for Alabama, with Robinson Jr. and Smith Jr. standing on their own 15. Heugel and Alabama will return this 2 yards deep in their own end zone. Kick is away. Alabama is in dark red. They're going from right to left. Taken 2 yards deep to the 5, 10. He goes to the sideline. 15, 20, 25, 30, 31-yard line. That's registered on the tackle. And Josh Jacobs gets 33 yards. Good start for Bama. And again, we're going to be playing out of the pistol. Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa is the quarterback for Alabama, and he's a good one. He threw a touchdown pass 12.6% of the time and 68% of his passes. Damian Harris, who is a decent receiver but gets 6 yards a carry from the backfield, is the lone setback to start. The wide receivers, Ruggs. The third is the one closest to us. Jalen Waddle. Waddle is the other one. 41 catches, 803 yards. And Jerry Jeudy is the far side receiver. Got nearly 60 catches. And Alabama will throw to their tight end Irv Smith, who had 38 catches and 648 yards. The line from left to right. Jonah Williams is a tremendous left tackle. Deontay Brown is a left guard. Want a good center? Look no further than Ross Piershabacher. Alex Leatherwood is the right guard. And Jedrick Willis Jr. is your right tackle. It'll be Jerry Jeudy on a short slant on 1st and 10. Tungo Viola throws over the middle, and that's incomplete, but there's a flag down.
Intentional grounding.
And he threw it
Offense,
away.
10-yard penalty.
You never
Loss of
see
down.
that called. He just threw it to a spot in the field, and this Big Ten crew says, that's a penalty. And it'll be 2nd and 20 from the Alabama 21. 7-0 Clemson early on. That's Tungo Viola is how that should be pronounced. And if I'm wrong, someone will go there. Yeah, Oilers. I don't get, grounding. I don't get it, but it's true. So for 2nd and 20 for Alabama. Harris on the dive from the 21-yard line, and that is read by Clemson immediately, and the ball is loose. Farrell forces the fumble, and Lawrence has it for Clemson. We never met the Clemson defense, but what a turnover for Alabama, and Clemson takes right over on the Crimson Tide 20. 8:43 to go. Here it is again. The ball was just jarred loose, and Clemson recovers it. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the Alabama 20. ATN stays in as the running back. This has one-play drive written all over it. Medium cross to Higgins is the call. Lawrence has time, and now he doesn't. Miller knocks it loose. He fumbles it, but Clemson maintains possession. So Christian Miller got the sack, and Trevor Lawrence recovered his own fumble. So the Crimson Tide defense fights back. 2nd down and 18. Pitch right to ATN to the near side from the Alabama 28. Gets to 25, back to the 21-yard line before Knott makes the stop. Nigel Knott. And it'll be 3rd and 11 for Clemson from the Alabama 21. And if you're looking at field goal, 77% chance. 4 wide for Clemson here on 3rd down. Lawrence will look for Renfro on a short slant. Lawrence is going to run. Nope, he's going to get sacked by Davis. The line didn't do their job, but it's a loss of 6. And so after the turnover, the Crimson Tide turn it up a notch. Raquan Davis with a sack. And Lawrence finds the turf here in Santa Clara for the 2nd time. And so you're looking at a 71% chance of making this field goal from 44 yards. Swinney will be your holder. I'm not going to venture to guess who your long snapper is. Greg Hoyle has a 71.2% chance of making this. Good snap. Good hold. Drifts right, but good. And so from 45 yards, 6.5 to go here in the 1st quarter. The turnover causes points. It's Clemson 10, Alabama nothing. You're watching a pre-play of the National Championship game from Retro Sports Network and HockeyTournaments.com. Yeah, no infringement here, and you're right. There were no pictures. I'll just say Tua from now on. That makes it easy. I literally tried for a half hour to figure it out. I don't watch as much modern sports, and I feel bad. I mean, the kid's a sophomore from Hawaii, and, well, he's going to do good things in this game, I think. Alabama to return the kick. 6.5 to go here in the 1st quarter. Taken at the 8. 15-20, 25-30, 35-40 to the 44-yard line. Jacobs with a 36-yard return. And Alabama starts this drive in good shape already. Let's meet the Clemson line. From left to right, Clay and Farrell is your left defensive end. They play at 4-3. Dexter Lawrence is the defensive tackle. I don't know if the players who were suspended for the Cotton Bowl are back for the playoff or not. So if they're Clemson players who are playing that shouldn't be, can't change that. Christian Wilkins is the other defensive tackle. And Austin Bryan is your right defensive end. Isaiah Simmons is your left outside linebacker. Trey Lamar is your middle linebacker. Kendall Joseph is your left outside linebacker. A.J. Terrell is your left corner. He'll be up against Judy. And Trayvon Mullen is your right corner. He's going up against Waddle. Tanner Muse is one of the safeties for Clemson. And Kevon Wallace is the other safety, and he's going up against Smith Jr. 1st and 10 for Bama. Harris on the tackle, or on the carry here from the 44. He gets it across the 45 before Farrell can make the tackle at the 47. Clock running. 2nd and 7 for Alabama. 6:14 to go, first quarter. Tua is looking for a short slant. And he wants Judy from the pistol. He looks around. He's pressured. Judy's got it inside Clemson territory. Tackled by Terrell at the 43-yard line. Spotted at the 42. Fresh set for Alabama. They trailed 10-0. That turnover was big. Clemson converted a field goal. So Tua 1 for 2 for 11 yards. Lawrence for Clemson 5 of 5 for 42. Harris will go on a sweep to the near side from the 42-yard line, gets across the 40 to the 35 before Lamar can make a tackle after a gain of 9. So Deontay Brown, the left guard, made the big hole, and Trey Lamar shut it down. But Alabama working the 2nd and short from the Clemson 33. Under 5 to go here in the first quarter. Short out to Ruggs. Tua. Flag down, looks around, throws down. Ruggs has it on the near sideline. It's a first down. Turner had it.
Holding offense.
But it's all
10-yard
coming back
penalty.
as the right guard Leatherwood made the hold. So 2nd and 11 for Alabama from the Clemson 43. Yeah, no infringement there. You're absolutely right. And so Najee Harris comes in for Damian Harris because he is a 6.7 yard per carry runner. And he's going to try a trap to the right from the Clemson 43. He gets it across the 40 before Wilkins can make the tackle at the 38, gain of 5. 3rd and 6 for Alabama, under 4 minutes to go. Both teams have a challenge left. Medium slant. Again to Judy is the call. Tua back to throw. He looks around the pocket over the middle. Judy has it, first down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 16 for Alabama. Move the chains. And it's a fresh set from the Clemson 22. Offense, you're going to see a lot of it over the next hour or so. 1st and 10. They're going to look for Jalen Waddle on a short slant. Tua looks to his right, throws over the middle. He's got Harris instead out of the backfield across the 20. And Terrell will make the stop at the 16. A gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for the Crimson Tide from the Clemson 16. Najee Harris will do a Packer sweep to the near side of the field from the 16. 2nd and 4, and he is knocked down by Dexter Lawrence for no gain. 3rd and 4 from the Tigers 16. If you're thinking field goal, 77% chance, but Alabama wants 6. They don't want 3. Ruggs. Medium hitch. Tua to throw it. Has time. He checks it down to Harris instead. 15. And Lamar makes the tackle after a gain of 2. So Alabama, 4th and 2. They're going to kick it from the 31. 31-yard kick coming up for the Crimson Tide. Joseph Bulovas, 79% chance of making this. Jones will hold, and as I said, I'm not going to make a venture to guess who the long snapper is. Kick is up. Drifting left, but good. And with 37 seconds to go in the opening quarter, Clemson 10, Alabama 3. This is The 2019 College Football Playoff National Championship pre-play, presented by HockeyTournaments.com and on Retro Sports Network. So Kendrick back for Clemson on his 8. And the kick is away, taken at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34-yard line before Anderson can make a tackle. And Deroyan Kendrick has a good return. So 30 seconds to go. And again, Lawrence is not under center. Going to look for Rogers on a medium slant. Flags are down, and he is hit by Jennings in the backfield for a loss of 8.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty.
But Bugs, the right defensive end, made contact before the snap. And so instead it's 1st and 5 for Clemson, with 25 seconds left on their own 39. So the penalty is costly for Alabama. 4 penalties for it. The Crimson Tide for 36 yards. Medium fly to Higgins is the call. 1st and 5. Lawrence. As pressure, flag is down.
Pass
And
interference,
there's a pass
defense,
interference flag.
10-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
And so the second pass interference penalty on Smith, as a matter of fact. T. Smith dropped it, and it'll be 1st and 10 from midfield, from the Clemson 49-yard line. Short slant to Rogers from the 49. Lawrence is pressured again over the middle. Jobe deflects it. Jennings intercepts it. 45-40, 35-30. He takes it down to the 14-yard line. Anthony Jennings, the left outside linebacker, intercepts it, and Alabama's in business. SEC speed for sure. Let's watch it again. It was a decent throw, but it was tipped and picked, and Alabama starts from the Clemson 14, 11 seconds left. Judy, medium cross. They want us a one-play drive. Tua rolls right. He looks, he fires finally down at Najee Harris, and Lamar makes an immediate tackle after a gain of 2. And so 2nd and 8, we've played 1. After 1, it's Clemson 10, Alabama 3. This is the 2019 College Football National Championship pre-play on Retro Sports Network, presented by HockeyTournaments.com with the kind assist to Diet Dr. Pepper. As I take a drink of water, here's a scoring summary. Lawrence hit Rogers on the opening drive to make it 7-0 Clemson. They came out of the gate, marched it down the field. These two teams then traded field goals. Hoyle from 45, and then Bullivus from 32. 1st down, 6-2 in favor of Clemson. Lawrence 5 of 6 for 42 yards. Tua 5 for 6 for 37 for Alabama. 5 penalties, however, and a turnover, well, they both made 1 turnover apiece, have hurt the Crimson Tide as Clemson got the field goal following one. So, there you have it, 2nd down and 8. Najee Harris, off tackle right from the 12-yard line. Gets it to the 10, 5, touchdown, pay dirt already. Harris was tackled by Bryant. He broke free and found pay dirt. Let's watch it again on the replay. He just kind of hit that left sideline, or that left hash mark, and rode it right in. And so here comes the extra point. It is up. It is to the left and good. Hooked it around. So with 14:48 to go in the half, Alabama 10 and Clemson 10. Brad asked if I changed the percentages. And I changed something in the options. Let me take a sip of water just a sec. I changed something in the options so the pictures wouldn't show up because I don't have any. And I'll have to look because it is kind of more interesting. It is kind of interesting to play without the percentages, but especially with teams like this I'm not familiar with, I really would like the percentages to make it play better. We'll figure that out. But yeah, I changed something, but I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, Kendrick stands back. That is a 10-10 tie. Second quarter, just the start of things here. Clemson now going into the wind left to right there in white with orange numbers and the orange helmets. And Bullivus kicks it off short. One of the upmen will get it at the... well, I'm not sure what the heck happened. Oh, he got it. It went out of bounds.
Team.
So the kicker kicked it out of bounds. And Clemson starts this drive from their own 35-yard line following the penalty. Travis Etienne will sit this one out. They're going to go with Adam Choice on this drive. And Choice will get an off tackle. Nope, we're going to get an audible. 3-3 nickel. Alabama showing blitz. Okay, short slant to Higgins. Here's the call. And let's see what happens. Lawrence. Oh, he ran it off anyway, and he's got a first down across the 50, 45-40, 35-30, 25, 21-yard line. They faked the blitz, and then it was Choice instead. And Choice got 43 yards. Let's watch that again. I thought I called the audible. Apparently not. He went back to his original call, and that was a huge run of 43. Give Shyam Carter the tackle. And Etienne's back in the game. Here it is. He went to the run instead, and Choice just found his seam, went towards the right or the near side sidelines, and that's 43 yards and 1st and 10 from the Alabama 22. Etienne. Sweep left on 1st and 10 out of the pistol. He's got it, and he gets it to the line of scrimmage before Davis will knock him down. So give him no gain, and 2nd and 10 for Clemson. Etienne out of the flat. And they'll go with it. Blitz again. They won't audible. To the far side he throws. Etienne dropped it right through his hands. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Clemson. So the Alabama defense is doing its job except for that one big play. But this is a game of big plays. Rodgers. Medium slant. 3rd and 10 from the Bama 22. Lawrence has time. He throws. Incomplete. Renfro dove, but he couldn't get it off the turf. And so it'll be Heugel for the field goal going into this win from 39 yards. Only a 61% chance. But we're tied at 10. Clock running. Swinney will hold it. Heugel gets it away, drifting right and missing right. And so Alabama gets it back with 13:37 from their own 30. Hope you're enjoying this. Tua moves, of course, with a pistol. And Damian Harris is back in to run. And he will take it off tackle right from the 30. Gets across 35, 39-yard line. Turner with a tackle. Nolan Turner, and that's 20 yards on 4 carries for Damian Harris. Ruggs on the medium out. Tua from his 30 has time. He waits. He checks it down to Ruggs. First down inside Clemson territory before he's knocked down by Turner. And so you can see what Kendall Viola did in his last game against Oklahoma. We simmed the semis, and he went 28 for 37 for 4 scores and 418 yards. Got 15 there. Spotted at the Clemson 46. He's 6 of 7 tonight for 52 yards. 1st and 10 for Alabama. Harris, a short pass in the flat to the near side. Tua waits, throws, incomplete. Not a good pass from the sophomore, but that's going to happen sometimes. And again, 10-10 tie. Alabama, 5.5-point favorite. Trap right to Harris from the Clemson 46, and the Tigers read that. Wilkins. Bryan is hurt for the Tigers, and he'll be back. Thomas comes in to play left defensive end, and it's 3rd and 10 for Alabama. Christian Wilkins with his second tackle. So Henry Ruggs, medium slant from the Clemson 46. Tua is rushed. He has to look quickly. Ruggs has it down the sideline. It's a first down. Gain of 15. Bryant back in quickly for Clemson. And a pass completion for 15. Spot it at the Tiger 31. Under 12 minutes, clock running here. 5 plays, 39 yards for the Crimson Tide. And Harris, off tackle right from the 31. Doesn't get anywhere. Wilkins knocks him down for a loss of 1. Christian Wilkins having himself a pretty good football game. Under 11 minutes to go in a half. And this time we look for Jalen Waddle. On a medium cross from the Clemson 32. Tua. Over the middle, throws, incomplete. Waddle dove and couldn't get it. So they doubled Judy, and Tua had the right calls. Now 7-10 for 67 yards. 3rd and 11. It's a coin flip field goal from here. So Irv Smith Jr. Medium cross to the tight end. Tua back is flushed. Lamar knocks him down after a loss of 8. And so Clemson blitzed and Trey Lamar got the quarterback on the ground, and Alabama can't kick one from here. So Clemson forces a punt on 4th and 19 from the Clemson 40. So Mike Bernier will do the sideline punt. In fact, I think he kind of got a little too little of that. That's going to be in play. It rolls dead in bounds at the 16. It's a 24-yard punt. And Clemson gets the football. 9:45 first half. 10-10 Clemson and Alabama. So again, Choice is in the backfield. Adam Choice. His one run got 43 yards the first time. He'll go off tackle left this time from the 16. And Alabama read that one rather quickly. Jennings makes the stop at the 17. So Clemson's run the ball 10 times and thrown it 8. Choice on a short flat. Goes to the far side. Lawrence with a quick throw. Instead goes to Rogers to the other side of the field, and Joe makes the tackle after a gain of 6. So good for Lawrence to look for another read and get the 6 yards. They're going to go to Lynn J. Dixon this time. And Lynn is going to sweep it left. From the 23, 3rd and 3. Gets a hole. First down, 30-yard line, 35. Thompson saves a lot more for a gain of 15. So Moses tried to bring him down, and Dixon did his job. Needed a bunch of yards, and they got him. 15, and Deontay Thompson makes the tackle at the 38. Renfro. Short slant from Lawrence. Back to throw it. Has time. Now he doesn't. He's got to scramble. 40. And Thompson will make the tackle after a gain of 4. In college, if you don't know how stats work, sacks even count as running attempts. It's always a minus yardage, of course, to be a sack. So if it looks like these quarterbacks aren't that mobile, well, they are. But remember, all their sack yards lost count as running yards. So he hasn't really carried it 4 times for 14. Really is 1 for 4, but the sacks count. 2nd and 6 for Clemson. as Tavian Feaster comes in. And Feaster will try a trap to the right from their own 42. 45 first down. Williams with a tackle at the 48, so Quinnen Williams with a stop. But a fresh set for the Tigers. 7 minutes clock running. 1st and 10. Renfro. Short slant. Lawrence has time. He rolls right. Now he doesn't. Throws across. Higgins has it at midfield. Smith with an immediate tackle. Gain of 2. Alabama was going to get the coverage sack, and Lawrence just did the Chinese fire drill and flung it. So 2 catches for 8 yards for T. Higgins. D. Scott having trouble getting in here, but glad to have you with us. Under 6 minutes to go in the pre-play of the 2019 College Football National Championship game between the Clemson Tigers and Alabama Crimson Tide. 10-10 the score. Spot the ball at midfield. Feaster will get it trapped left. He crosses midfield into Alabama territory before Miller can make the stop. Christian Miller was on the blitz and he made the stop. So 3rd and 5 for Clemson from the Alabama 47. They're going to go with Cannon Smith as a tight end. He really is a tight end. I guess Clemson didn't really play without one. We'll try a short cross to Cannon Smith. Lawrence is going to dump it. And intercepted by Thompson. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Alabama. Alabama. Deontay Thompson picked it off, and it's a pick 6. How about that? Had all sorts of green to work with. Let's watch it again. That was to a tight end, and Alabama picked it up. That's a 60-yard return, and Thompson just saw all sorts of green, and Alabama goes up 16-10. Here comes the kick. It is up. It is barely good. Bulibus hits it, and with 4:38 to go in the half, Alabama's defense does the SEC thing and scores. It's 17-10, Crimson Tide. On a 59-yard return by Thompson for a pick 6. So Lawrence, 7 of 11 for 50 yards and 2 picks. The actual point spread, Mr. Bo Sox fan, is 5.5 for Alabama. And so Bolivus will kick it off again, and Clemson's frustrated. Kendrick back deep. They'll return it from a yard deep in the end zone. Up towards the far sideline. Got it at 10, 15. Not even to the 20.
Holding. Receiving team.
But one of the Clemson kids holds. And so instead they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 7. Now, Bovada had it 5.5. Max says it's 5. It's whatever. The weather conditions is what the forecast calls for. 10 to 20 mile an hour winds, 54 degrees, and a 30% chance of rain. So it's a light rain here, but definitely windy in the Bay Area. Tavian Feaster will take an off tackle to the right from their own 7. And that's one of the few plays that Lawrence did from under center, and there's no gain. Oof. So Lawrence is going to go on a dive, going to call his own number, and that didn't get anywhere. Cahill with the tackle for a loss of 1. So it's 3rd and 11 for Clemson. And they're going to go pistol here. Feaster goes out wide. Rogers. Short slant to Amari Rogers. Empty backfield. Lawrence throws. Rogers has it at the 9. Job will bring him down at the 11. Pardon me. No. The gain of 3, tackled at the 9, and Clemson will punt with under 3 minutes to go. And so here's Will Spires. This is the first punt of the night for Clemson. Into the wind, should be about 40 yards. Waddle is a good returner, and Alabama is going to get great field position here. Waddle gets it at the 46 and will call a 47 and calls a fair catch. So 2:22 to go in the first half. It's Alabama 17, Clemson 10. And Tua is looking at Judy on a medium slant, 1st and 10. Has time. He throws over the middle. Judy has it outside the 30. Terrell will make the tackle, and Terrell is hurt. He'll be back in a few plays. Clock is stopped, 2:13 to go. Spotted at the Tiger 30-yard line. So Tua now 8 of 11 for 84 yards. 1st and 10. Alabama. Ruggs on a short cross. Tua back to throw it. Throws it down the sidelines. Ruggs has it. Fields with a tackle. 1st down. And Terrell is back. 2:06 to go. Clock running. 1st and 10 from the Clemson 20. Irv Smith Jr. Short cross. Tua from the backfield. Rolls to his right. Throws it over to Waddle at the 20. And Mullen knocks him down at the 16. A gain of 4. 1:39 to go. Alabama goes hurry up. Damian Harris. We're working on a dive from the 16. And Clemson sniffed that one right out. Bryant with a tackle after a gain of, or a loss of 1. And Alabama will call time with 1:16 to go. 3rd and 7 for the Elephants. 17-10 to score. Alabama driving, and they're already in pretty good field goal range. So Henry Ruggs the 3rd on a short slant. Tua to throw it from the 17 over the middle. Ruggs has it down the sideline. Pardon me. Turner with a tackle, and they're just short. So it's 4th and field goal. They're not going to take the chance. Bullivus comes out. He's got an 89% chance of hitting this from 27 yards. Clock running under a minute. Kick is up. Kick is good. And so with 41 seconds to play in the opening half here at Levi Stadium, it's Alabama 20, Clemson 10. Oh, goodness gracious. So maybe not the offensive yardage explosion we expected so far, but we are putting on the points. This is fast break football. 41 seconds left. And Bullivus gets it away. Clemson will take this by the near sideline at the 2. 10, 20, 25, 28-yard line. That was Kendrick with a 26-yard return. 34 seconds left. And give Anderson the tackle. And so Feaster will stay in the game to end the half. There's nothing with ATN. You're just trying to make sure that he doesn't get too many touches. Short slant to T. Higgins from the 28. Lawrence has Alabama already in the backfield. Gets it off to Higgins at the 35. And Smith makes a tackle after a gain of 7. And with 28 seconds, Clemson will call a timeout. So Alabama got in that backfield in a hurry, but Lawrence stepped up in the pocket and delivered the throw for 7. Rodgers on a medium fly, 28 seconds left. Lawrence looks, he throws down to Rodgers, 1st down, 45. Jobe makes a tackle after a gain of 12. They'll go hurry up, 19 seconds left. Long out to Higgins is the call. Lawrence has time. Takes a lot of time. Now he throws, and Thompson got a piece of it for Alabama. And that will be the end of the half. It'll be Alabama football when we come back. The halftime score at Levi's, Alabama 20, Clemson 10. Well, thanks to all that have watched or are still watching this. I greatly appreciate it. We hope that this is at least somewhat plausible for you. And no, it's not exact, and some of the names I'm sure have screwed up and all that. But this has been an entertaining football game nonetheless. Alabama by 10, 20-10 here at the half. And they are 5.5 point favorites, depending on the books odds makers around the country. So Alabama got 17 points in the second quarter. Let's tell you how they got them. Harris, the D. Harris, with a 12-yard run following a Clemson turnover, tied the game at 10. Then Thompson with a pick six on a not-so-great pass by Lawrence made it 17-10, and with 41 seconds to go in the half, Bulovas, after a nice drive by the Crimson Tide, made it 20-10, and that's how things stand. So Clemson actually has more yards. They have 157 net yards to Alabama's 132. 11 of 14 for 105. No scores, but hey, the sophomore is playing his game. Lawrence 10 of 15 for 72 for Clemson, but has been sacked twice and thrown 2 picks. And that's been the big thing. Adam Choice has the long play for Clemson, 2 carries, 44 yards. I'm sorry, it was Najee Harris that had the touchdown. All I had to do was look down. Alabama's running 11 times for 27 yards. Yep, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling, which is kind of like how most of my streams go. So there you go. Alabama 20, Clemson 10. Now, if you missed it earlier today, it is the 1982 baseball season that we are starting, and we will start that tomorrow at lunch. Baseball tomorrow at lunch. The wifey's homesick. So at noon time, we will play the San Francisco Giants and Los Angeles Dodgers. Opening day 1982 at noon tomorrow to start our 1982 Major League Baseball replay. How about that? I'm excited about that. You know Fernando's going tomorrow for the Dodgers. Change of plans for the conference championships. If you're new to the channel, because we're doing a pre-play of the national championship game, please don't hate this too much. We are doing the 1978 season in that, and our conference championships start Wednesday at 7. Wednesday and Thursday is what we have for you. We'll have the Pittsburgh Steelers and New England Patriots. Patriots went 14-2 and earned home field in the AFC Championship game. And then Thursday night at 7, it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and Los Angeles Rams from Texas Stadium. So the road to Miami continues this week. And so we got baseball for you. We got football for you. We got a whole bunch of stuff for you on Retro Sports Network. We got to make up some college basketball. And so on Saturday, the 70s Michigan State and UCLA game that was supposed to be played yesterday is next week. So stick around if you're new to the channel. We got all sorts of stuff for you. And remember, we are presented exclusively by HockeyTournaments.com. If you are looking to organize or play in a tournament in North America, HockeyTournaments.com is a place to go. You can, if you're looking for one, listings are free. If you're organizing a tournament, you can have free listings, and you can get as fancy as you want. So HockeyTournaments.com. Okie dokie. So Clemson will be kicking off. It'll be Alabama football. Jacobs stands on his own 8. Crimson Tide and that dark cherry red, working it from right to left. They will have the wind here, I believe, in the third quarter. Clemson in kind of a graying white jersey on this soggy field. Kicks it off with the orange numbers and, of course, the orange helmets with the tiger print. And so the kick is a Huego, kind of hits it short, taken at the out of bounds. It'll go out of bounds. And so Alabama takes over from their own 35. That's Potter, by the way, on the kickoff for the Clemson Tigers. And so Tua goes out of the pistol. And Damian Harris will start as the running back. He will go off tackle left from the 35 or the near side, gets across the 40, first down, midfield in the Clemson territory, 45-yard line before Wallace makes a tackle, spotted at the 44, a gain of 21, and that's exactly what Alabama wants to do. Kevon Wallace with a stop. Alabama just wants to put the pressure on for Clemson to have to throw, so a touchdown here would be huge. Medium slant to Waddle. Tua has time. He waits. He throws over to Harris. Instead, out of the backfield, he gets across the 40. 35. Lamar knocks him down. And Clemson wants to challenge that. They could win the challenge, but they wouldn't have any left. And I don't think it really matters whether it's 1st and 10 or 2nd and inches. They'll let it go. So Damian Harris gets 10, first down. Lamar with his 5th tackle. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Alabama. Opening minute here of the 3rd quarter. They're driving at the Clemson 34. Waddle. Jalen Waddle on a short slant. Tua back to throw it over the middle. Waddle couldn't get it. Not a great throw. I think one of the Clemson defenders got a hand on it, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for Alabama. Clock stopped at 13:28. So Tua 12 of 16 for 115. So Damian Harris will sweep it to the near side on 2nd down. And he gets a block across the 30, 25, first down 20. Lamar, 14-yard gain. Harris ran for 164 against the Sooners. In their simulated Cotton Bowl, Jonah Williams, by the way, made the big tackle, or the big hole. And so Alabama has run it 13 times overall for 62 yards. And so 1st and 10 from the Tiger 20. This time it's a short pass to Harris in the flat. Tua has time down the near side, and it's dropped. Lamar had the coverage, and Harris heard footsteps and dropped it. 2nd and 10. 12:46 to go. And so Najee comes in. Both named Harris. For the run. Off tackle right is the call. Tua hands it off to across the 20, 15, 10, first down, 5 touchdown. What? That was the right call, and that's his 2nd touchdown of the night. Clemson went on a delayed blitz, and Leatherwood, by the way, made the big block, and Terrell missed a tackle. Harris found his lane, and it's 26-10. Nick Saban's happy there. I mean, he just went right down that hash mark on the far side and strutted in for 6. Pay dirt. And his 2nd touchdown of the night. Bulovas with the extra point. It was good. And so with 12:33 to play in the 3rd quarter, Alabama 27, Clemson 10. And Kendrick stands at his own 8. Powell and Rogers. The upman for the Tigers. Bulovas gets it away, and it'll be one of the upmen taking it at the 2, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36-yard line. So that was Powell, and he got outside for a gain of 33. And so good field position for the Tigers to start the 2nd half, but they're down 17. And Hunter Renfrow on the medium slant. Lawrence, a rare play under center. Alabama's back there. He throws. McDonald deflects it. Smith intercepts it. 40. Flag is down. It's a 21-yard return. But it's all coming back as Williams, the defensive tackle, smashed Lawrence. And so it's a roughing the passer call. So take the interception and the return off the board. Really. And Nick Saban is beside himself. They've given the Tigers a 2nd life. That was probably a dagger. Travis Etienne comes back in the ballgame. And Lawrence goes back to his normal location for the pistol. ATN off tackle left on 1st and 10 from the Alabama 49. Gets across the 45. Miller with a gain of 6. ATN ran it 23 times in their simulated bowl game against Notre Dame for 160 yards. 6 carries tonight for 38. 2nd down and 4 for Clemson from the Alabama 43. Renfro on a medium slant. Lawrence rolls to his right. Looks, throws. ATN has it. Across the 40, 1st down. Gain of 4. Spotted at the Alabama 39. And so, as we approach 9 o'clock here in the East, my name is Ron Juckett. This is a pre-play of tomorrow, or Monday night's national championship game between Alabama and Clemson, and we have Alabama up 27-10 with the 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. ATN on it, trapped in the right side from the 39, and he gets it across the 35-30. He reaches for a 1st down and has got it. Jennings with a tackle. Alabama will not challenge. Again, why waste it on a 2nd and short? Sean Pollard, the right guard, makes the big hole, and Clemson has a fresh set from the Bama 29. Short hitch to Higgins. Lawrence back to throw it. Quick throw. Higgins has it to 22. And Smith will knock him down after a gain of 7. Now Hyatt, the left tackle, is the one going off, and his return is probable. He's your best lineman. Jackson Carman comes in. 2nd and 3. ATN trap right from the 22. Gets across to the 20. Williams will make the tackle. He's short of a 1st down by about a yard. So under 10 minutes, and they're not in field goal. Well, they are, but it's no guarantee. And so Lawrence is going to run a sneak from the pistol. He waits for the C's to part. It looks like he's got it. And what do you know? He got it. Cajo made the stop, and Lawrence gives Clemson a fresh set from the Alabama 19. Medium cross to Renfro is the call. Lawrence back to throw. He's got time over the middle. Incomplete. And Miller was hurt for Alabama, and he shook it off. So 2nd and 10. There hasn't been any bad ones here, Dave. ATN. Pitch to the near side from the 19. Gets it at the 25. Across the 20. 10. 1st down. 5. He's got a 1st down, but not a touchdown. Moses, after all sorts of blocking, saves a touchdown at the 4. Not missed a tackle. And so Tremaine Antrim is the one that makes the big hole for Clemson. Dylan Moses with his 1st tackle, and Clemson has 4 shots from the 4-yard line. 8.5 to go. ATN wants a breather, and they bring back in Adam Choice. Trap left from the 4. Lawrence gives it to him out of the pistol. Alabama sniffs that one all the way. Moses with a tackle at the 5. Loss of 1, 2nd down and 4. And it'll be a short cross to Rogers. Lawrence has time. He throws in the end zone, and it's off the hand of Rogers. He dropped a touchdown. Ugh, I hate that. So 27-10, 3rd and goal. Pitch left to Choice. They're going to pitch it to the far side. Choice has it at the 11. He finds a seam but gets only 4. Now Williams is hurt for Alabama, and the clock stops. 7:05 to go. 4th and goal from the 1. And they're going to go a 2 tight end set. Garrett Williams is the blocking back, and Travis Etienne comes in. Etienne is going to get this one on a dive. Get the points. They need 7, or they need 6. Here we go, 4th and short. Give us the Etienne. He leaps and scores. Pay dirt from Etienne. It was stacked. It was all played for that one play, and he got the leap in and scores. Let's watch it again. Everyone was uptight, and Etienne just did his job. And so with 6:59 to go, 12 plays, 49 yards, and 5:17 off the clock. Here comes the extra point. It is up. It is straight. It is good. Hoigel hits it. 6:59 to go in the third. It's Alabama 27, Clemson 17. This is the National Championship game pre-play on Retro Sports Network, presented by HockeyTournaments.com. And so Clemson will kick it. Taken by Alabama at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good return by Jacobs. Hyatt back for the Tigers. Spotted at the 33, 28-yard return. So Damian Harris comes back in. And there'll be a flag down, won't matter.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
That's on the center, Kirschbacher. And by the way, B.T. Potter, not Hoyle, is doing the kickoffs for Clemson. Not uncommon on this, as we say, 1st and 15 from the Alabama 28. When you have 83 or 82 scholarships, you can have 2 kickers. Damian Harris from the 28 gets across the 30, 35, and Lawrence will make the tackle after a gain of 9, and Terrell comes out hurt. He'll be back. Clock stop, 6:42. So Damian Harris, 10 carries, 62 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 6 for Tua. I forgot to set that out of the pistol. Ruggs the third on a medium slant on 2nd and 6. Tua has time, and Ruggs has it on the sideline across midfield. Flag is down. Fields with the tackle.
Holding. Offense.
But it's all coming back. The right tackle, Willis Jr., gets called for the hold. And it'll be 2nd and 16 for Alabama from their own 27. 6.5 to go. So 2nd and 16. Damian Harris. They're going to try the draw play out of the pistol. And that got nothing. Farrell with a tackle, no gain. Terrell is back for the Tigers. Clock running, 6 minutes to go. 27-17 Alabama. They're holding on here. 3rd and 16 from their own 27. Ruggs on a medium out. Tua has time, moves around the pocket, waits, checks down to Ruggs at the 40, won't get the first down, but he did get the completion. Hughes makes a tackle after a gain of 14. And so Tua, or Tungo Viola, 13 of 18 for 129 yards. So we'll promote Beatles in a second here, but Mike Bernier's going to punt first. And Clemson's going to let this one roll inside the 5. They're hoping it kind of rolls in for a touchback. Let's see what happens. It rolls dead for a touchback. So a 59-yard boomer. Clemson takes over. 5:32 to go, third quarter. Alabama leads this mythical national championship game 27-17. This is Retro Sports Network, the pre-play of the 2019 National Championship presented by HockeyTournaments.com. As I take a drink. Beatles. Eternally, one of our dear friends says, in a month I'll be doing things like expanding his channel to do more live sleight of hand magic and other stuff. And baseball is Beetle's favorite sport. He likes a lot of dead ball stuff, a lot of all-star teams playing against each other and stuff from the early part of the 20th century up to the 30s. So Beatles Eternal is a channel to catch that on. A friend of the channels, of course, along with Al, Red Sox fan. You know him. Chat with Al Saturday nights. 1st and 10. Amari Rogers on a short slant is the call from Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence throws over the middle. Rogers has it right in the middle of that Alabama secondary. And Smith will make the tackle after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for Clemson. They're not only trailed by 10 now, it was 17. Travis Etienne will sweep it to the left, to the far side from the 27. 2nd and 3. 1st down across the 30. 35, 40, 45. Flag is down. Mosley with a tackle at the 48.
Offense, 10-yard penalty.
But it's all coming back as Smith with a hold. And so he's not on the field at the moment. Oh, the tight end. Duh. So 2nd and 13 instead. That big play is wiped out. And they respot the ball at the Clemson 17. Clock stopped 4:33, 3rd quarter. And ATN will try and trap to the right on 2nd and 13. He gets it across the 20. Bugs with a tackle at the 22, a gain of 5. A respectable play on 2nd down, but they want that other one back. T. Higgins on a short slant, but someone jumps.
Start. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
And it was T. Higgins.
3rd down.
Never good to be the one that jumps off when the play is designed for you. And Dabo Sweeney's kind of looking around and saying, we can't beat ourselves, guys. 5 flags for Clemson for 31, but Alabama has 9 for 76. So Amari Rogers on 3rd and 13 will try and beat. Oh, someone jumped again.
Start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat,
Quarterback.
3rd down.
Well, this has not been a drive where Clemson can cover itself in honey and clover. 3rd and 18. And they go 4 wide. No tight end. Ross comes in. Justin Ross on a medium slant. Lawrence to throw it. Looks around the pocket. Ross has it on the sideline. 25. Surtain Jr. makes a tackle at the 26. It's a gain of 14, but they're 4 yards short. And so Clemson will have to punt. Down 27-17, latter stages of the 3rd quarter. From their own 26, here's Will Spires with Waddle back at his 30 to get it. Waddle moves in. Will take it at the 38, 40, 45. Ball is loose. Flags are all over the place. It is recovered by Alabama. There is no flag, and the ball is spotted at the 44-yard line. And so Tua will start this possession from their 44. Well, you don't have to necessarily know about all the sports that we do. It's just a big old fun community. And so not a problem. So pitch left to Harris. Nope. Screen to Damian Harris on the audible. Tua waits. He throws to the near side. Harris has it behind the 40. 45, 50. In the Clemson territory. Joseph makes a tackle after a gain of 10. Give Alabama a fresh set of downs. And it's 1st and 10 from the Tiger 46. And again, a touchdown here might be lights out for Clemson. Jalen Waddle. Medium slant on 1st down. Tua looks to throw. He does. And Terrell intercepts it for Clemson. That's his 2nd. And Clemson finds life under 2 minutes to go. No return. And that's the first interception by Alabama tonight. Tua shakes the head as the chin strap gets undone. Wasn't a bad throw, it just wasn't a good throw. And so Clemson gets a life preserver. 1:59 to go, third quarter. They trail Alabama by 10, 27-17. Renfro. Medium slant from Lawrence. He rolls around. He throws it over the middle. Renfro has it. Not quite a first down. A gain of 9. 2nd and 1 from the Clemson 43. ATN. Off tackle right. On 2nd and short. First down. Gets across the 45. Tahoe with the stop after a gain of 4. 1st and 10 from Clemson on their own 47. Last minute, third quarter. T. Higgins on a medium slant. Lawrence around the pocket, waits, throws. Higgins has got it. First down across midfield. Smith with a tackle after a gain of 11. They will not call another play, and after 3, it's Alabama 27, Clemson 17. And so these teams exchange touchdowns here in the third quarter. Najee Harris, a 20-yard touchdown run, made it 27-10. Clemson tied. And then Travis Etienne, 12 carries or 12-play, 49-yard drive. His dive over a stacked Alabama line made it 27-17 with 6:59 to go. Clemson's had the ball 27 minutes and 50 seconds. But trails on the scoreboard by 10. Alabama has been efficient. Net yardage, 256 for the Tigers, 230 for Alabama. And so we start the fourth quarter. From the Alabama 42, 1st and 10. Amari Rogers on a medium hitch on first down. Alabama blitzes. Lawrence throws. Rogers has it. First down, 30. He tries to cut inside, but McDonald knocks him down after a gain of 13. Spot it at the 29, first down and 10 for Clemson. They trail by 10. ATN trap left. Nope, ball is snapped. I'm not sure what's going on. Lawrence loses the football. Moses forces the fumble, but Clemson maintains possession. The ball is wet. It's been a light rain here because that's the actual forecast for the San Francisco area for Monday night. And so he couldn't get the exchange at ATN, and it'll be 2nd and 11 following the recovered football. Dave is going to try a live body painting of you or of someone that we'd actually want to see. Ba-doom boom. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the Alabama 30. ATN going to get a pitch to the near side from the 30-yard line. Gets it at the 35-30, 25-20. First down, tackled by Jennings out of bounds at the 17. Give him 13 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the Alabama 17. Clemson knocking on the door again. Down 10, they can take a field goal here if needed. Short out to Smith, the tight end. Alabama, kitchen sink blitz. Lawrence better get rid of it. He does. Smith has it at the 10. He tries to get out of bounds. Carter knocks him down at the 8. So it's a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1. So Clemson doing what they can. ATN, by the way, E-T-I-E-N-N-E, is French for Stephen. So you could see that he could be Travis Stephen. The more you know. 2nd down and 1 from the 8-yard line. Trap left to ATN. And he can't get the first down. Davis with a tackle. No gain. So it's 3rd and 1 for Clemson. Clock running. Lawrence. They're going to put 2 tight ends in. Williams and Smith. And ATN goes... Let's do the dive again. See if you can get it. He waits for the seas to part. They do, and he scores! How about that? That was absolutely the right call. Alabama went 3-3 nickel basic. And Clemson decided to play for the yard. Advantage Clemson. He got the handoff. The seas had parted, and there was 6 points waiting on the other side. And so it's 27-23. And Hoyle comes in for the extra point. It is up. It is good. Buckle those seatbelts, boys and girls. 12:35 to go in the football game. Alabama 27, Clemson 24. Yes, Ron is here all week. Tip your servers. Please try the veal as Dave finds ways to get even with me for that. So Potter will kick off. And so after being down 27-10, ATN now has had 2 huge runs. He has 15 carries for 96 yards. And so Clemson has made this a game again. And wouldn't Alabama love to have that interception back? It all kind of changed after that roughing the kicker. Or roughing the quarterback. Kick is taken at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1 yard line. Jacobs with a 25-yard return. Najee Harris comes in as the running back, and Tua goes out there with 3 wide and is into his customary pistol. 27-24 Alabama. 12.5 to go in the ballgame. Najee Harris on a sweep to the far side. Has it. 31, maybe 2. 33. Give him 2. 2nd and 8. Medium slant to Judy. Tua is blitzed. He looks, he waits, he takes it down to Harris instead of 35. Flag is down. Lamar with a tackle.
Holding offense.
And
10-yard penalty.
It takes you that long to get the play together, you're going to get a hold. And Leatherwood, the right guard, does. So 2nd and 18 from the Alabama 23. And so they're going to go on a dive to Harris to see what they can pick up on 2nd and long. And I got nothing. Mullen, no gain, and all the momentum in this game has shifted from Alabama to Clemson. It's amazing how the momentum just changed. 3rd and very long, 18. They go 4 wide. Devonta Smith is the 4th receiver. Medium slant, Tua out of the pistol. Looks, waits, throws. He's got Smith open. It won't be a first down, but Wallace will make the tackle after a gain of 15. And so it'll be a punt. Mike Bernier will punt it. Here comes Clemson. They trail by 3, 27-24. Taken at the 22, and immediately it's dead. This is called dead. No return. So here comes Clemson. They're going 4 wide. Ross is in the game now. They work out of the pistol. 1st and 10 from their own 20. They're a Ralphie Boyd drive away from a touchdown. Justin Ross, J-U-S-T-Y-N. Medium slant. Lawrence is blitzed. He waits. He throws. Ross has it down the sideline. 35-40, 45-50, 45. Surtain makes a tackle at the 46. A 34-yard gain on 1st down. He read the blitz right and made Alabama pay. So Lawrence is down 19 of 26 for a $180. ATN. Lock tackle left from the Bama 46. They come in numbers, and Smith is the one that gets credit for the tackle, but really the entire defensive line smushed ATN at the 47. So 2nd and 11. And Brad is right. You got to throw it 2nd and 18. They've thrown it 21 times. Clemson's just held on the ball more. Rodgers Short slant. Lawrence over the middle, incomplete. 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 for Clemson. Renfro. Medium hitch. Lawrence is blitzed. He goes back and he is sacked by Wilson. That's huge. That's a 13-yard sack. And again, the defense does the job. You got to throw that one away, son. And so Spires is out to punt. Clock running. Alabama will fair catch this. And so it'll be Crimson Tide football on the 15-yard line. They lead by 3. 7:59 to go. They go 4 wide. Out of the pistol. And it's Josh Jacobs in the game. Smith, short slant. Tua looks, has time, throws. Joseph deflects it. Wallace intercepts it, and we'll get a touchdown. Wallace scores. Kevon Wallace picks off Tua, and Clemson pulls ahead. Let's watch it again. 1st and 10. He's a passing machine, but that was tipped and caught and scored. And with 7:51 to go, it's now 30-27 Clemson. Oigle's extra point is good. And with 7:51 to go, it's 31-27. Clemson has come back from 17 down. As Wallace will keep that football. He scored from 32. With 7:51 to go, Alabama about to get it again. Jacobs. And that's Potter on the kick. Jacobs from the 8. 20. 25, 30. 35. The ball is out of bounds.
Receiving team.
And it's all coming back anyway. And so Bleacher Bums is really happy. How you doing, guy? Go Tigers, he says. So now Tua's going to have to throw it and throw it often. Out of the pistol. Medium slant to Judy. They're going to screen it to Jacobs instead. See how this works. Jacobs near sides. Got it at the 8. 15-20, 1st down, 25-30. What a run, 35. Mullen knocks him down at the 39, a gain of 26. So Tua shakes off the interception and gets 26 on the first play. 7.5 to go in the football game. Clemson 31, Alabama 27. Ruggs on the short slant. Tua has time over the middle. Ruggs has it. Midfield. 1st down. Gain of 10. They're short by a foot. Alabama will not challenge that. So 2nd down and inches from the Alabama 49. Jacobs. Trap left. And he's got it into Clemson territory. And the ball is loose. Lawrence knocked it loose. And Alabama holds on. Gain of 6. Gain of 6. Oh. Nick Saban is grinding those teeth. Under 6 minutes to go. Ball's down on the Clemson 45-yard line. Waddle on a medium hitch to it. Looks around, throws it down the sidelines. Waddle has it 1st down to 30, 25-20, 15-10. 5, touchdown Alabama! He got it! Jalen Waddle! Touchdown Alabama, and the Crimson Tide go up by 2. What a football game. From 45 yards, Tua found Waddle at the 30, and Waddle just started high-stepping down from the 10. And they're going to go for 2. They're going to make Clemson try to beat this need a touchdown. 33-31. Alabama, 5:19 to go. Najee Harris comes in. 4 wide receiver set. Trap left. They're going to try to sneak it in this way. Yes. Najee Harris gets 2. He's got 2 touchdowns and now a conversion. And Alabama now leads by 4. 5:19 to go in the national championship game. 35-31, Crimson Tide. And so how about that? After Clemson did all that work, 45 yards from Tua to Waddle, and it's all been undone. How's this one going to end, boys and girls? I'm taking a sip of water. This is the National Championship pre-play, presented by HockeyTournaments.com on Retro Sports Network. I saw Al that someone didn't like the show. That was weird. All right, so Clemson will return this. Alabama to kick it. What a game this has turned out to be. And so the kick is away. Taken by Clemson at the 11, 20, 25, 27-yard line. Kendrick with the 17-yard return. Carter with the stop. So 4 wide receivers. ATN in the backfield. Lawrence, the quarterback, will work out of the pistol. 73 yards for a touchdown and maybe a win. Rodgers on a medium slant. Lawrence over the middle. Finds Rodgers first down across the 35 to the 40. Gain of 12, spotted at the 39. Lawrence is 20 and 28 for a $192. Under 5 to go. ATN on a pitch to the near side from the Clemson 39. Gets it at the 35. Across the 40. Thompson with a tackle after a gain of 3 at the 42. Not what Clemson needed. They needed a little bit more. 2nd down and 7. Deontay Thompson, 3 tackles for Bama. ATN 98 yards on the ground. Medium cross to Ross. Here's the call. Lawrence looks, has time. He's got Ross over midfield, 45, 43-yard line. It's a gain of 15, 3:47. Remember, clock stops on Saturdays in college bowl games on a first down. 1st and 10 from the Bama 43. Higgins on a medium hitch. Lawrence, there's a flag down. He throws. Higgins has it. 1st down across the 30. Smith with a tackle at the 30-yard line.
Encroachment, defense.
Alabama,
5-yard penalty.
Davis, the left defensive end, made contact. Clemson declines that. 1st down. Clock stop 3:18 from the Alabama 30. We said this would be fast break football, and we got it. Renfro on a short cross. Nope. Screen to ATN. Near side. Far side. Lawrence looks. ATN's got it at the 35. 30. And Wilson will knock him right down. He got 5 yards. He got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. So 2nd and 10. ATN will go on the dive here on 2nd and 10. 30. 25-20. 1st down. 15-yard line. McDonald makes a stop at the 14. And Travis Etienne has 18 carries for 114 yards. So under 2 minutes to go. Or no, there won't be. It'll be just about 2 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for Clemson from the Alabama 14. Rodgers on a short cross. Lawrence works out of the pistol. He waits. He flips it down to Rodgers at the 10, and that's all he's going to get. It's a gain of 5, and we're under 2 minutes. Clemson now will hurry up. 2nd and 5. And they're going to try ATN on trap left. You just don't know. Give us ATN. 10. 5. Touchdown. Clemson scores. ATN scores on a 9-yarder. And with 1:33 to go, Clemson now leads at 37-35. Watch the replay. ATN waited. And he found pay dirt. Now Clemson is going to go for 2. They're going to try to make Alabama win it with a touchdown because they can tie it with a field goal. 4 wide. Short slant for T. Rogers. Lawrence waits, throws. Rogers doesn't get it, and they can't convert. So Alabama can win this with a field goal. 93 seconds left. And yep, Nick Saban is livid. Oh. So Jacobs will return. Clemson can squib. I don't have any control of that. Mr. Action PC coach will decide what Clemson does with the kick. Robinson Jr. and Smith are the upmen. Jacobs is back deep. Crimson Tide have all 3 timeouts. Potter kicks this one away. Jacobs from the 11, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Spector with a tackle, 1:28 to go. 4 wide. Alabama can win this with a field goal. Clemson 37, Alabama 20 or 35. 1:28 to go. All 3 timeouts for the Crimson Tide. Waddle, short slant. Tua has time. He throws. Waddle has it. Over midfield, 45-40. Fields will make the tackle, a gain of 21. They go hurry up from the Clemson 39. They're going to try a short one in the flat to the running back, Harris. And he's got it. Now, going to get anywhere? 40, 35. It's a gain of 4. Minute 4. And Alabama will call time. So they're already in field goal. Well, yeah, I mean, they could take a field goal chance from here. 2nd down and 6. 2 timeouts left for Alabama. 1:04 left on the clock. The Crimson Tide trail by 2. Medium hitch to Judy. Tua. Back to throw. Clemson blitzes. Over the middle. Judy's got it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Alabama! My goodness! Touchdown, Alabama! Jerry Jeudy scores it. Watch it again. Tua had all day, and Jeudy from 22 yards waltzes right in. Touchdown! And this time they're going for 1. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. And with 51 seconds to go, Alabama 42, Clemson 37. Yep, unbelievable. And Dave, who's going to body paint me in the corner, I think. The Chicago Bears kicker is getting ready. Oh, wasn't that ugly? Wasn't that ugly? All right, 51 seconds left. Both teams now have 390-plus yards in offense. And so, Lawrence, you're going to get 51 seconds and see what Kendrick can get you for field position. Touchdown wins it. They have all 3 timeouts. Kendrick from his 6, 15, 20, 25-yard line. Moody with a tackle. 43 seconds left. Ross is in as the 4th receiver. They need 75 yards in 43 seconds. And how did we get here? Well, we've traded touchdowns in the last 40 seconds. That Alabama drive was 3 plays, 60 yards in 37 seconds. Imagine that. So here we go. Lawrence is 24 of 32 for 225 yards. Etienne is split off to the right. There's nobody in the backfield to pistol that ball to. And Etienne will try and meet him out from the 25-yard line. Lawrence rolls to his right. He looks around. He throws. Rodgers has it. That's not what they needed. It's a gain of 5. McDonald's knocks him out. Amari Rodgers, 10 catches, 88 yards. And the clock is stopped. They got 5. But he was knocked out of bounds. Medium slant for Amari Rodgers. Lawrence to throw it. He's waiting. He's got Rodgers for a first down, but you can't just be doing 2 yards in a dink. Clemson calls timeout. 29 seconds left from their own 36. 2 plays, 11 yards. They need 64. Higgins on a long slant. Lawrence rolls to his right. He looks. He fires across the field. Carter deflects it. There's a flag down.
Interference.
And they got
Defense.
that.
Automatic.
Oh, what a mistake by Surtain Jr. 14 yards and an automatic first down. 19 seconds left. 1st and 10. 50-yard line. 2 timeouts left. Medium, 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 and medium. Just get it over to a wide receiver. You can stop it twice. Here we go. Lawrence has time. He waits. He throws. He finds Renfro. But not for very much, and Thompson will knock him down inbounds. 8 seconds left from the Alabama 43. The marching bands are still in the stands. They are not allowed anywhere near the field. I don't know if I have time for 2 plays or not. Hail Mary. They're going to go to Rodgers on a Hail Mary. 42-37 Alabama. It's not that cold in San Francisco. The rain slickers are out, though. So T. Rodgers on a Hail Mary. Lawrence back to throw. He's got all day. This is it. This is the ball game. And he checks it down incomplete. Is there any time left? No! Alabama wins. 42-37. So Clemson covers. He couldn't get off the Hail Mary. And Alabama, what a 4th quarter. Tua Tagovailoa, 21 of 28 for 295. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Poor Travis Etienne, 3 touchdowns, 19 carries, 123 yards. Oh my goodness gracious, what a football game. Smith with 8 tackles for Alabama. All those interceptions. Lamar, the defensive leader for Clemson, 6 tackles and a sack. And the winning score comes on a pretty much an improvised pass to Judy with 51 seconds left. We had 35 points in the 4th quarter. I don't know what else I could have done. I mean, Alabama is a pass-first team, and when they needed to pass, they did. Clemson had 7 red zone appearances and scored on 5. Alabama scored on all four, but it was 2-2. Wow. What a football game. What a football game. All right. And that, my friends, was presented by HockeyTournaments.com. If you're looking to either organize or play in a hockey tournament here in North America, go to www.hockeytournaments.com to find one or to help set up one in your region. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that last play. It was set up as a Hail Mary, and the only thing you can do is tell the quarterback he must pass, but sometimes it'll do that. The AI won't necessarily recognize that, Brad. I hope I did these two teams justice. Not a huge college football fan, was able to get those teams. A lot of that was set up to run with the automatic offenses as they did. And you got a hell of a football game. I hope tomorrow's game is as good as what you just saw, because that was just absolutely fantastic. I'm out of voice. Of course, I spent a wonderful hour and a half with Dave Gardner earlier, and then this. So as Al says, if you hit that hit like and subscribe. Conference championships in the 78 NFL season, Wednesday and Thursday. We start the AFC with Pittsburgh and New England. Baseball 82 starts tomorrow. Starts tomorrow at lunch. It's the Giants and the Dodgers opening day. You know you're seeing Fernando. And so I can't wait to start that replay and share it with you. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We do all sorts of content. I featured 8 different sports on this channel. I'm sure we can find more. And thank you all so much. It means so much that you're here with me at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. God bless. We'll talk to you tomorrow.